Hey guys, in today's video, you're going to learn about a super simple lighting setup that works in just about any situation, and that is 3-point lighting. 3-point lighting is one of the fundamental lighting setups when it comes to lighting for film and video. In the 14 years that I've been shooting video, this lighting setup has never not worked, and it always looks fantastic. It quickly became my go-to lighting setup for vlogging and interview style shoots. By the end of this video, you'll understand all of the elements that go into this setup, and you'll be able to recreate it all on your own. If you'd like to see the specific lights that I recommend for a setup like this, then I'll have some reviews coming out very soon. So make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. 3-point lighting consists of 3 lights. First, you have the key light, which is the brightest light in the setup, and it is the main light source illuminating your subject. Second, you have the fill light. This is designed to fill in some of the deep shadows left behind by the key light. Then you have the backlight, which separates the subject from the background and adds depth to the image. You can also add an optional 4th light that shines light onto your background, and this transforms a 3-point lighting setup into a 4-point lighting setup. Now let's have a look at each light individually and how they should be positioned. First, let's have a look at the key light. The key light should be positioned off to 45 degrees on either side of the subject and positioned above head height, shining downwards. I like to use large, soft sources for my key light, as these always look beautiful. If you'd like to know what goes into creating a soft light source, check out this video right here. Now onto the fill light. The fill light is a smaller light source that should be positioned also off to 45 degrees on the opposite side of the subject, also shining downwards. As the purpose of this light is just to help fill in some of those deeper shadows left by the key light, you don't need nearly as big a light source as you do for the key light. You can get away with a much smaller light like a little LED panel. You also don't want to be blasting that light at full intensity either. Otherwise, what you're going to end up with is really flat lighting with no shadow or dimension at all. We just want to help fill in those shadows a little bit. We don't want to eliminate them entirely. If you don't have the budget for a small LED panel, you can also use a piece of polyboard or a small reflector to bounce some of that key light back onto your subject's face. Now onto the backlight. For the backlight, you should use another small LED panel, and you can position this anywhere behind the subject that you'd like, as long as it's out of frame. This should also be positioned above head height, angled down on the subject. I like to get my backlights as close to directly behind the subject as possible. So to do this, you might need a C-stand or a light stand with a boom arm so you can boom it over the top of the shot. If space or budget don't allow for this, however, I prefer to position my backlight on the fill side of the subject. This light is often the most neglected, and that's really unfortunate because in my opinion, it's the one that's going to make your lighting really pop. Now that all of your 3 lights are in place, the last thing to do is just adjust the brightness of each until you have a well-balanced lighting setup. This lighting setup is really the foundation of all other lighting setups. And in time, you can start to tweak it and play with it and adjust the different light levels to really make it your own. Well, there you have it, guys. Be sure to leave me a message down in the comments to let me know what did you think of this setup. And if you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button to let me know. To see more lighting tutorials just like this one, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as we have new videos going up every single week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.